viva la raza.
Sube tu bandera si tú eres latino. Todos los latinos, sube tu bandera si tú eres latino.
And their opponent, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Santos Escobar, the LWO!
LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight in the Second City. Brand new entrance music paying homage to the founder of the LWO, none other than Eddie Guerrero himself. I've been so impressed recently by the LWO. The Bloodline could be in for a long night tonight on Raw.
That's the big question heading into this match, Corey. Can the LWO hang with arguably the most dominant trio and faction we've seen in WWE history?
We asked the question after the last commercial break about the WWE draft that's coming up starting this Friday night on SmackDown, how it could affect the Bloodline, how it could affect Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. It holds true for the LWO. The draft could truly shake WWE to its very foundation.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.